All right, how you doing out there? Hope life is good and everything is treating you well. Tom McManus Webcast here at SuckItUpUSA.com. The day after Super Bowl 47. I'll get into the game in just a minute, but what a great week it was. And I'll tell you what, we had an awesome time taking our cameras all through the streets of New Orleans, talking to the local people. I love their attitude. It's just resiliency. It's living life to the fullest. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring, so let's bring a good day in the current day. And I just love that. And I know they've been through a lot, so they kind of have to be. But I tell you, we all could take a page out of their book. Very hospitable and very friendly. And again, I love that attitude of the positive attitude. Let's live today. Let's have a great day today. We work hard. We play hard. We have a good time. We love the people around us. We tell them that. It's all great stuff. Radio Row was great. I was honored to walk around with Staff Sergeant Robert Wolf, who served in the 86th Infantry Division back in World War II. What an honor. We did about a dozen different radio stations, and all the people were enthralled with Mr. Wolf and just love that generation. I mean, they're absolutely fantastic. Make sure you stay tuned to the website at SuckItUpUSA.com for all of our footage, and we'll be putting a highlight film, little tape together, so it'll be pretty awesome. We had people singing on it, interviewing people, just checking out the entire landscape, and a great city to host a Super Bowl. What can I say? And my trip capped off on Friday night. I was able to finally meet the actor. I can't tell you his name just yet, but it'll be coming soon. But I finally met the actor that we have attached to Warren Football, the script. We have a very small rewrite, more of a restructuring, and then we'll be getting it out there to other talent directors and financiers as well. So very exciting stuff about that. 13 years in the making. What can I say? It's not done yet. There's no guarantee, but don't ever give up on what you think is going to work, or what is near and dear to your heart, or what your passion is. Don't give up on it. And yeah, things day to day can get in the way, but at the end of the day, you got to keep chasing that dream and keep believing it and never stop. So I think that's a good lesson there. But what a great game it was last night. And I picked the Ravens, so I like being right. That's a good thing. But it could have gone either way. Credit San Fran, for making a comeback. Joe Flacco was awesome. He was awesome. He stood tall. That offensive line gave him time for the most part. He made the throws. Pitta was huge. Torrey Smith and company. They all did a great job. Of course, Jacoby Jones with the kickoff return, and the dance was pretty awesome. And that spin move for a touchdown was pretty awesome too. So just overall a great showing. The defense, you gave up a lot. The call at the end, it could have been PI, it could have been holding at the very minimum. I think Crabtree, if his forward progression wasn't stopped, I think he has a chance at the football. But those are the calls, those are the games. That's part of the game. And that wasn't the only play. They had other chances to win that ball game. I do like the way that Baltimore attacked Colin Kaepernick in that the running part of that offense, and that kept him on his toes. He always had to hand it off, which was good. Obviously, he got some yards on scrambling, but congratulations to John Harbaugh. Actually, the Harbaugh family. I mean, two brothers in the Super Bowl. It's phenomenal. Didn't look like Jim handled it very well at the end. I think he was complaining a bit to his brother, and John took the high road, and like older brothers do. So, but overall, a great thing. And I know a lot of people talking about Ray Lewis. Look, I can separate it. Ray is the best middle linebacker to ever play the game. There's no doubt about that. He is. He can cover. Look, last night you can't. That's not his end-all say-all. I mean, he's lost his step. That's clear. But overall, the 17 years, he's been phenomenal. Never left the field. Blitzing, covering the pass, covering wide receivers, tight ends, what have you, and stopping the run. Very physical guy, very instinctive guy, very obviously a great player. So that'll go down. Now on the other side, I have to credit Boomer Esiason for what he said on the pregame. Saying, hey, it is a complex legacy he's left behind, and it's true. And I guess the only problem I really have is, and you know what, I thought about this a lot. Ray always praises the good Lord, which is great. I do too, not as publicly as him, but I do without a doubt. That's how I live my life. Is he doing that for repenting? Does he do that to cover things up? I don't really know. I don't really know. Is it all a farce, or does he really believe it all? And that's just his way to say he's sorry. I don't know. And I don't know if he killed anybody. I know he was there. I know he had, he was involved. And I know there was an altercation, which, look, I've said this many times. If somebody hits one of my friends over the head with a champagne bottle, it's go time. Now, granted, we wouldn't carry weapons. We wouldn't do that. But obviously there were weapons involved that night. Here's the question. And I wish somebody would have said it, in the reporting aspect of it, and just say, hey, Ray, what happened to the white suit? Just what happened to the white suit? Tell me the story. Where'd it go? Why didn't everybody ever recover it? Or the mink that you were wearing. Why didn't anybody ever recover that? So, listen, he's like all of us. He's going to be judged. He'll be judged, and he'll find out his fate. So, maybe it's a repenting thing. Maybe it's, hey, he's praising God. He's got the platform to do it. Maybe that's, his deal. Maybe that's how he gets through it all. Or maybe it's a big farce, and maybe it's just a big cover-up. But I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, though. His teammates, they respond. They respond to his talks, to his dances, to his, all his stuff. So they speak very highly of him. I did see the thing where he talked about O.J. Brigance. Ironically, I worked out with O.J. Brigance and another linebacker up in Baltimore in the year 2000. And God bless him, man. ALS. I was part of Steve Gleason's ALS, event, flag football event Wednesday night. You'll see a bunch of that footage on the highlight. And gosh, that's just a terrible disease. My hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that has to deal with that. But a great week, and now football's over for 2012, on to 2013. I met David Caldwell out at the Super Bowl. Real nice guy, young dude, young. I mean, I was like, wow, you not only are you're 37, you're not that much younger than me, but look young as well. I will say this, too, and I'll post it probably this week on my social media, but I ran into Matt Hasselbeck, a good friend of mine, who was with the Seattle Seahawks when Gus Bradley was there, and he raved about the Jaguars' new head coach. So that's great stuff. That is absolutely fantastic, and we'll see what happens. Hey, might not happen in 2013, maybe 2014. Can the Jags get to the big show? Then I'll stay for the game. I don't ever stay for the game, but I'll stay for the game if they're in it for sure. Hug the ones you love. Tell them you love them. Live life to the fullest with no excuses and no regrets. And suck it up and all that good stuff, man. And suck it up and be great. If you take that with you every single day, it'll do wonders for you, without a doubt. That'll do it for me on this edition, I should say, of Tom McManus Webcast, right here at suckitupusa.com. Wish you a great rest of the day and days to come. Go get them and do it with a positive attitude and a smile on your face. We'll see you next time right here at suckitupusa.com.